Here are Israel's 5 biggest fortunes. The Bookman brothers. At 42 and 39, Israeli brothers Dmitry and Igor Bookman own one of the world's most colossal fortunes, worth $18.2 billion. Born in Russia and of Israeli descent, they both grew up in Vologda in a relatively modest family. At an early age, they developed a passion for online game programming when their grandfather gave them their first computer in the 90s. They created their first game, Discovera, which brought in $70. But the two brothers, still in high school, had no idea that this was the start of an incredible career. In 2004, after graduating, they decided to launch their own video game publishing company, Richest, and began developing PC games. The two entrepreneurs enjoyed their first successes with games such as Fishdom, Gardenscapes, and Township. From 2013 to 2015, they leveraged the growth of smartphones to focus on the development of mobile games. Since then, their games have been a global success, attracting over 100 million players worldwide. Richest has joined the top 5 mobile game developers podium and became #1 in Europe. Based in Dublin, the company is valued at $8.5 billion in 2024. Richest is the 5th largest mobile game developer in the world, with sales of $2.7 billion in 2021. The Ofer brothers, with respective fortunes estimated at $25.8 and $17.4 billion, Eyal and Aidan Ofer are among Israel's richest men. They are the heirs of the late billionaire Sami Ofer, a powerful Israeli entrepreneur who made his fortune co-founding one of the world's largest shipping companies, Zim. Upon his death, the tycoon left his sons a true industrial empire known as Ofer Global, a portfolio of companies active in real estate, technology, finance, shipping, and energy. The eldest son, Eyal, then age 61, took over the reins of the family empire. At the same time, he founded and managed the Zodiac Maritime Group, which helped turn Israel into a hub of worldwide maritime trade. He expanded his fortune by investing in art and real estate. He owns 120+ luxury properties worldwide, including New York, Paris, and London. As for his brother Aidan, he too is a business enthusiast. He leads a business that operates 210 oil transportation vessels. He also owns 51% of Israel Corp, a holding company listed on the Tel Aviv Stock Exchange. And there's more. He also owns 32% of Atletico Madrid, one of Spain's most famous soccer clubs, and 85% of Portuguese club FC Famalicão. Miriam Adelson. A physician and philanthropist, Miriam Adelson is known as the widow of one of the world's richest and most influential men, the late casino magnate Sheldon Adelson. Born in 1945 in Haifa, Israel, she is the daughter of Polish-Jewish parents with whom she grew up in the first agricultural colonies. After graduating in microbiology and genetic medicine, she served 2 years in the Israeli army. After a divorce, she flew to New York, where she met and fell in love with Sheldon Adelson, a rising businessman who had just invested in a Las Vegas gambling hall. On their honeymoon in Venice, she convinced him to transform his casino into a vast hotel complex. He listened and expanded his empire by founding Las Vegas Sands, the world's largest casino group, with establishments in Las Vegas, Singapore, and Macau, in which Miriam became the principal shareholder. The couple, worth tens of billions of dollars, were fervent supporters of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. They also became major donors to the US Republican Party and thus to candidate Donald Trump. In 2016, they donated $25 million to his first campaign, then $220 million in 2020. By moving the US Embassy to Jerusalem during his first term, Donald Trump further consolidated his ties with the couple. Since her husband's death in 2021, Miriam has become Donald Trump's largest donor, surpassing even Elon Musk, with a donation of $100 million for his third campaign. Heiress to a fortune of $34.3 billion, Miriam continues her philanthropic commitment, initiated with her husband, to the Israeli state through the Adelson Family Foundation. She is the 5th richest woman in the world.